from fitness to fried food. You've been to the State Fair of Texas. You know they have food you just can't get anywhere else. A few favorite vendors were recently spotlighted in A&E's Deep Fried Dynasty. We chatted with the daughter and co-inventor of the original fair funnel cakes. Landon Wexler has that story.
Over the past 53 years, Fernie's Funnel Cakes has been serving up the original funnel cake here at the State Fair of Texas. In fact, right now they're in the spotlight for being featured in A&E's Deep Fried Dynasty. We chatted with the daughter of Fernie to hear how they've captured and deep fried the hearts of everyone who walks in.
I'm Christi.
I'm Jonna.
We are Fernie's Funnel Cakes. We were the original funnel cakes at the State Fair of Texas. They really started catching on as a fair staple, just like a corny dog. You have to have a funnel cake.
So I remember when we first introduced funnel cakes, and Mother and I on the fryers, because at that time we didn't trust anybody else with frying them. The first funnel cake was served right back there on that counter.
That was 53 years ago, and they haven't stopped. Now, the Fernie's team, with a few other vendors, are subjects on A&E's first season of their new show, Deep Fried Dynasty, showing us the ups and the downs of being a State Fair vendor icon.
It's a certain kind of crazy to be a fair concessionaire.
This is what's going to make us money.
There is no other job like it. We're in such a struggle out here. We don't eat right, we don't sleep right, we don't drink enough. It's hot, it's still 100 degrees in October out here. And so it is very physically and emotionally and mentally demanding.
Even capturing nightmare moments like...
We had bad mix from the factory, so our funnel cake batter was no good. We could not sell funnel cake mix. Jonna had to hightail it out of here and go to a retail store and get new funnel cake mix. We had to unplug our fryers. For the first time in 52 years, we could not sell a product that we were famous for. And so we were shut down for about 3 hours. Jonna was crying. She is on the television show crying, going, I can't believe I'm crying over funnel cakes.
All while the Fernie team soaked in the loss of its coach and namesake.
I think that Mother was a legend out here at the fair. A lot of people did call her the Queen of the State Fair of Texas, and she was. She'd sit at a table right there in her little throne and hold court, and people would come in every year and have their picture made with her.
And the fans were there for support.
We had like 5 different bouquets there, huge bouquets, and cards and notes. So she really made an impact on a lot of people. You know, as a kid, you don't think that your mom has that kind of impact on people, but she did, and it was amazing to see.
Lending the family a welcome distraction.
So, bud, you're calling me the funnel cake queen now?
I lied. You're the funnel cake princess. Mother was the queen.
The show was the godsend that took off the sadness that could have been there some of the time. In fact, there were still times that I'm thinking, you know, I'll look at the table and Mother wasn't there. She may not be here physically, but she is still here with us in spirit. There was many, many times that we felt her. She told one of her caretakers, well, if you think I'm going anywhere, you better think again. And so that's what we said, Fernie isn't going anywhere.
With a fire lit under them, the Fernie's family served the folks at the fair their finest. Christi gave us a taste of one of their favorites, the fried grilled cheese sandwich.
You enjoy it. You enjoy it.
You're gonna get okay. I'm gonna give this a shot.
Okay.
Here. Christi, wow. I mean, this is just the gooiness that you dip it in the sandwich.
Do you hear the crunch?
Yes.
You hear the crunch.
Hear that?
I do have a little secret about that too, but I'm not telling.
Look at the color. Look at this. You could see the love in this, folks.
There is a lot of love. There's a lot of love in all of our items.
Here comes the love.
I love to hear that crunch.
Oh my God. Guys, my grandma would be upset. This may be my favorite grilled cheese I've ever had.
That's wonderful.
We have 24 days to make $750,000.
I hope she sees everything that's going on. I hope she does. Because this would all make her so proud. It was the first fair that we had to do without either one of our parents, and it was a struggle there for a little bit, but we pulled it off, and I think she'd be really happy with her girls.
You'll be able to taste the golden fried goodness for yourself at the State Fair of Texas when it rolls around in September. But as it rolls around, don't you worry. We'll be chatting with the Erpillo family plenty about how they make their food, drinks, and so much more. For more stories and information, head to CW33.com.